Hey everyone, Christina, your Reiki Master. So I wanted to make a quick video, kind of going off of the live that I did before where I did a psychic reading as well. So, and that was explaining how I see my ear chakras and some of my experiences that I've had. And these experiences can go quite deep. And what I'm actually being guided to say again, and as a healer, we might say the same thing over and over again, but that's because human brains, I want to say, well, for a lot of people, when something is mentioned over and over again, it embeds it into your brain. And it's like a memory thing. Like, oh, yeah, no, I just remembered that. Honestly, it happens to me all the time. Like, wait a minute, this person has said this like 500 times, and now I actually remember it. So I want to say that your intuition grows over time, and it can take a while to master this. I know this. It's taken me years to be able to understand exactly what it is that my intuition is telling me. And I used to get mad with it a lot. There was a lot of anger in there. However, that goes into, it sends off into like inner child stuff. Now, there can be years of inner child work to do, depending on, what's been going on. And healing is definitely not overnight. I have spent the past 5 to 7 years, 7 years at least, doing a lot of inner work. And you can, let's say, you spend a week doing, one day, so 7 days in a week. Let's say you spend 4 days of that doing a particular meditation and doing journaling on some part of your inner child. It doesn't mean that that's going to like shift just like that. It can take weeks, months, even a year or a few years for something to shift out. And I have personally felt this energetically. And I got mad at the same time as thinking it was funny. Because I said to my mentor at the time, it's funny that I was doing all this work. I was obviously not, it wasn't the fact that, well, I said to her, I wasn't just paying half attention to what I was doing. I was actually very coherent to it. I'm just surprised, angered, shocked, and find it hilarious at the same time that it took so long to energetically shift. It's like saying everyone has their own wake-up time. And there's different levels of energetics as well. And this is where it's always helpful to have a mentor, especially one who's been doing the work for a long time. I mean, I started seeing auras around people close to 20 years ago. So even though I haven't actually had an online business for, nearly that long, I've still been growing my gifts over time. It's not that I only started growing my gifts when I started working with my mentor. It happened a long time before that. And I was just doing it, of course, on my own and wondering why I was receiving some of the images that I was. I never thought much about clairvoyance or, having visions at all, or hearing songs in my ears fucking constantly. Never thought about any of that. I was like, oh, it's going to be normal. And at the same time, about 4 years ago, I honestly thought I needed to, put myself into a home. I was like, this isn't normal. And then my intuition started showing me at different times when things amped up, and gave me memories of like, oh, well, this song helped you out at this point, and this is, the image that we gave to you about this, and it helped you out. And I'm like, wait a minute. And I honestly, it was like, brought me back just like that. I was like, wait, I'm really fucking intuitive. And it's difficult to explain this to people sometimes, which is when it kind of gives you a feeling of being left in the dark. And this is, again, where it's really helpful to have a mentor with you who understands it, and tune into that for yourself, which mentor is going to be correct for you. Yeah, obviously. I mean, if you, let's say you go into a counselor's office and your personalities don't match and you really just don't feel like it's the correct vibe for you, you're obviously going to either ask to be booked in with a different counselor next time, or you're going to go to a different place of business to talk to, a counselor that they have. So, yeah. All right, I'm going to make another video tomorrow, but it's going to be more talking about how I'll be doing family healings and such. I'm always usually a person to say, let's see what comes up. So that could be what it's going to be about when I officially get my course out there and, put it out there for, probably 5 families to sign up. But it doesn't have to be families. It can be just that one person out of the entire family, and you don't even need to tell your family that you're doing this. Because if you know in yourself, if your heart is saying yes to doing a family healing, then it's for you. And it's been over the years that I've been doing family healing within my family, and things have shifted over time. It's not an overnight process, but at least you're beginning it now. So feel free to send me a direct message if you feel like this is automatically for you. And I also have other services on my website. So go into my profile, or it'll be on my page, my website, and on my Instagram, Christina the Reiki Master, and on my Facebook, Christina Lightarian Reiki Master. So yeah, all right. I'll be doing more videos tomorrow, maybe another live psychic reading. And once I get up to 1,000 followers on my TikTok here, I will start doing free live psychic readings on here. And it would be absolutely bloody amazing if I had like over 1,000 people on live one day and I was doing psychic readings for you guys.